Hey yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we got the suitcases getting ready to go. The trip don't start until stuff starts going wrong. And when the first thing went wrong, I was like, alright, that's part of the dream, baby, we live in the dream. And then the second thing went wrong and I'm like, oh, okay, that's all good, you know? Like, we can handle it, we can make this shit work. Yesterday, I just got scammed out of $2,500. I'm gonna try to take you guys along today so you can avoid making some of the mistakes I just made. We're gonna take you through how I'm dieting for this last week before we leave. Gonna take you through a home workout because you know our gyms are still closed and it is a legal offense to go into the gym. And I'm gonna let you guys know how I got scammed out of $2,500, which absolutely sucks, but we just finished our morning walk, so let's get some breakfast. While that food's cooking, I just want to show you guys that I borrowed a camera from my mom because the first thing that went wrong is like the Sony a7 III. You guys have probably noticed that like my entire audio is like up and down, and that's because the mic jack on the Sony a7 broke, which I recently found out that is like a known issue with these things. So I contacted Sony and I'm like, yo, can you fix this? Yo, hook a brother up. And they're like, no. I'm like, bitch, what? Stupid ass, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. So then I called Sony back, I'm like, yo, I bought this camera 7 months ago. The headphone jack is broken, like, please help me out. And I got someone different that was super understanding, super kind, and they were like, you know what? We're gonna make an exception. We're gonna fix this for you for free, but it has to be in Canada. And I was like, fucking right. So I'm like, oh shit, we leave so soon though. And they're like, yeah, so you have to put down an address because we have to ship it all the way to Toronto and then we're gonna fix it and then ship it back to you, but there's no way that you're gonna get the camera back before you leave. So now I'm gonna have to ship it all the way to Florida when I ship it to my parents. But the moral of the story is, guys, never take no for an answer, and if you get no the first time, call back and speak to someone else and be a Karen.
That didn't upset me, but the bitch ass hoe.
Sorry. And just get the answer you fucking want. But I think my eggs are burning, so I'm gonna show you guys what we're eating for breakfast. And that is what we got for breakfast today. We have 300 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 4 slices of turkey bacon, 0 carbohydrates, because I'm gonna give you guys some free information right here, and all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and toss this video a like. But your body has a ratio, and that ratio is different for everyone. That ratio also is dependent if you're taking steroids, you're not taking steroids, you're on SARMs, you're not on SARMs, you're on diuretics, you're not on diuretics, you're on fat burners, you're not on fat burners. It's all gonna be relative to what you're doing, what your genetics are, and what you're taking. But your body holds a certain amount of water retention for every gram of carb you eat in the day. That is why it's so crucial when you start MK677 that you reduce the carbs and increase your fats so you don't blow up like a goddamn water buffalo.
You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd.
But since we are trying to get as lean as possible in the next week before we leave for Florida to go to Sunset Miami, baby, I'm eating a lot less carbs than I normally would because for me, when I eat a lot of carbs, I hold a lot of water retention. And that is when you have like a peak week for a show. Mind you, you do a lot of manipulation between water and diuretics, but you eat next to no carbs so you won't hold any extra water retention. So that's a little quick diet hack that you don't really have to eat less calories, but if you reduce your carbs, replace those carbs with fats, you still can get the same satiation and you won't be starving throughout the day. Remember, that's just for a short period of time. I wouldn't do that all the time, but we're gonna dig in and then we're gonna make our pre-workout, start training, probably go to the beach, but we're gonna double scoop this shit today because the pre-worky make the pain go away, and we have a lot of damn pain. We're walking gorilla mode bombsicle. Bruh, this is the best flavor by far. If you don't like this flavor, I honestly don't know what's wrong with your taste buds because it is the best. But I don't know if you guys saw my last video where they like barricaded the gym off with police, but they took it to the next level. They like turned off the gym power.
And I see I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
They gave Nick an official court date. He's like $25,000 deep in lawyer fees. He actually can't even open the gym anymore. So I've not worked out in about 5 days because I haven't had that much motivation. But we're gonna get our shit together. We need to get fit and we cannot use this shit as an excuse. So I'm gonna take you guys through kind of like a leg day circuit that you can do at home just to try to get moving, get your body flowing. The fact that people can't work out is absolutely nuts. So we're gonna get this workout in and then I'm gonna tell you guys how I got scammed out of $2,500. So let's get this heart rate up, baby. So we're gonna keep the intensity super high, rest time super short. We don't have a ton of weight here, so that's why we just have to keep it going. So we're gonna basically do a circuit. So we're gonna do squats, then we're gonna go right into goblet squats, and then we're gonna go right into jumping lunges. And that's gonna be circuit number 1. We're gonna do that 5 times. When you're working out at home, it's kind of just about getting your heart rate up, getting some sweat. I mean, I squat 800 pounds, so me putting 100 pounds on the bar and doing something is not gonna break down that much muscle tissue. We're kind of just using it to stay active and try to maintain as much muscle as possible until we can get the fuck out of here and into a place that has some goddamn common sense. This is a great time to work on like foundational work. Train in your bare feet, go back to basics, really work on like an active range of motion. So when you get back into the gym, you have better mind muscle connections and I mean, just do the best you can. But let's get into circuit number 2. I'm already sweating, I'm already out of breath. Maybe that's because I haven't worked out in 5 days. Maybe that's because we're pushing it. I guess you'll never know. But circuit number 2 is we're gonna focus on the hamstrings. So we're gonna lay down, do hamstring curls with a dumbbell. It's easier to do this with a partner so they can place it in between your feet, but I have done it by myself. And then my lower back, my bulge disc is kind of irritating right now, but we're gonna do some super light Romanian deadlifts or stiff leg deadlifts, whatever feels good, and really just focus on squeezing the hamstrings, squeezing the glutes. We're gonna do another 5 sets back to back. Again, just do as many reps as you can until you're too tired, and then keep it going. We're doing Bulgarian split squats. Keep your leg back, keep your body upright all the way down, and then really push through the glutes and then extend and flex your quads. It's gonna be the best case scenario. Then we're gonna get some bands. We're gonna do walking bands. If you guys have ever heard anything I said, the good girl, bad girl machines are the reason I've squatted 800 pounds is because your hip flexors is one of the most important things you can strengthen on a squat. So if you guys are powerlifters or you guys are lifting heavy, don't let any motherfucker tell you that glute kickbacks and glute side raises are not gonna help you squat heavier, because I can guarantee you they are. And then right after that, we're gonna just get into some jumping squats. Again, we have to keep the heart rate high because if we were just doing those 2 things, probably not gonna get that much out of it. I know this is mostly like cardio based, but like I said, we're working with less than 100 pounds of weight. We're just trying to maintain. So I'll take you guys through it. Let's get it. Just like that, guys. 5 sets, back to back to back, no rest. And I'll see you guys for the post-workout meal. So I packed my food all the way to the beach. I got some fish and some rice. I was about to give you guys like this huge story on how I got scammed, and I forgot the battery for my camera at home. It's just been one of those weeks, so I'm gonna eat this. I'm just gonna enjoy some fresh air on the beach by myself because you're the most fucking important person in your life. And then I'll get into this story when we get home. I'm not gonna bore you too much with this speech, but long story short is I like to think of everyone like the best possible. If I don't know you, you know, you already have my respect until you take my respect away. And maybe that's because I haven't been fucked over that many times. Obviously, you guys know the story where like my ex-girlfriend soaked me for every cent and fucked me over with the house situation. But other than that, I haven't been scammed that many times. So I feel I'm a little more trusting with people. And personally, the way I was brought up is like you could never take someone else's money that they worked so hard for without delivering on your promise. And that's my biggest business ethic, is that treat people like you want to be treated. And the word of mouth is so important that I've never run an ad once for the markplummer.com. I just treat people with exceptional service. I try to respond to them as fast as possible. If I've personally made a mistake, I rectify that mistake immediately or as fast as I possibly can. I don't leave you guys in the dark. I give you constant updates on what's happening. And even if I fucked up, like I fucked up a massive order and I lost $790 US, which was almost $1,200 Canadian. I could just block this person and never hear from them ever again and keep that money. But that's not the right thing to do. So when I looked into this car company, they came up like 7 times on the first page of Google. I'm like, damn, like they had amazing reviews on their website. I'm like, yo, this company is legit. I would trust my heavily modified Type R in their hands. And they were giving me exceptional service. I put a thing in for a quote. They responded to me in like 30 seconds with a quote, started giving me all the details. They gave me all the paperwork to fill out. This was like 2 days. And they were like, all right, like we're gonna take your Visa card over the phone and then we're gonna contact you for the pickup. I'm like, yo, this is awesome. Like, this is so easy. It's so stress-free. You guys promised to get me the car on time. They take my card over the phone, gone. Ghosted. So they take $2,600 out of my account. I have not heard from them since. It has been over 2 weeks. They promised to pick up the car 7 days ago now, and the car is still in the fucking garage. I have 7 emails saying, hey, can you please call me? Hey, when are you picking up the car? Hey, you took my money and you're not responding. And they have yet to get back to me. So I hired this company, Fidelity Automotive Shipping, and I just need to put a PSA out there because I did some more digging into this company, and on the second page of Google, after the like 7 ads they ran, so obviously they know what they're doing because they ran so many ads that it knocked the review page off the first page of Google, and they just took the reviews from 2012 and put them on their website, but all these reviews, pop, 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 started coming up saying they double charged me. I never got my car. Like, people are saying they took their car and then they ghosted them and then never heard from them ever again. It's been absolutely crazy. I have an entrepreneur video coming out next week, which is I fully incorporated my business. So I had to open new bank accounts, and I kind of go into why I did it and how I save on taxes, and then this car situation, and then the camera breaking, and then just planning for the trip, 2 separate Airbnbs, 1 festival, 1 COVID test, 2 new credit cards, 1 new corporate company card, and then dealing with my accountant. And I'm like, it's just been a very stressful time. You get back whatever you put into this universe. So they have something even worse than me disputing that charge coming to them. And I know that I just need to be at peace with myself and know that I need to do more research and be more diligent when hiring people for big purchases like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is probably one of the last videos you're gonna see of me in this damn fucking apartment doing nothing, just talking to the camera, because when we're in Florida, we're gonna be wakeboarding, we're gonna be doing gymnastics, we're gonna be skateboarding, we're gonna be powerlifting, we're gonna be going to the gym, we're gonna be helping my slip disc even more, because healthcare in the States is a lot more efficient than the one in Canada. We have so many different collabs coming up, one with Supreme Patty, one with Ben Polanski at MI40 Nation, and tons fucking more. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the entrepreneur video.